Hi, my name is Burke Green, President and co-founder of AO Natural. I just want to spend a few minutes with you and go through a few things that are very important to your business. It is now the 20th of the month. Here's what you should be doing. I get asked all the time, Burke, how do you do this? Literally, I'm going to show you what I do. It's now the 20th of the month, so there's a few things that you should be focused on as far as building your business. One of the major things you should be focusing on, remember, all the things we do, number one, get on the product. Number two, get your product paid for. Number three, move into profitability, okay? So number one, get on the product. Obviously, you picked the product, you've ordered the product. Number two, you get your product paid for by helping and showing VAO to 4 people. Beyond that, you move into the 4x4 bonus. It's crucially important that you do this. And so what I want to do is I want to show you exactly what I do. Okay, and I'll just use this as an example. So about the 20th of the month, okay, let's just say that one of my distributors is named Joe. Okay, so what happens is I will go into my back office and I will click and I will look at Joe and I draw out his organization. I say, okay, well, Joe has 4 people. Okay, and I just draw the circles. I literally do this. If you've ever seen one of my trainings, I can show you my yellow pad where I've done this. So Joe has VAO, Sal, has Steve, has Fawcett, and has Mo. Okay, that's his 4 people. Now, one of the things that I want to do and that I want to check on is, has Joe placed an order? If Joe has placed an order, I basically put an X through it. Has VAO, Sal placed an order? If they've placed an order, I put an X through it, I put an X through it, and I put an X through it. Now in this scenario, guess what? Steve hasn't placed an order yet. We've got 10 days between now and the end of the month that we need to contact Steve and say, you know, what's up? One of the things that I found in doing this, a lot of people think they're on auto ship, or for some reason their auto ship didn't go through, either a credit card didn't clear, or there was a bad address, or the card expired. They don't even know that they haven't placed an order yet. This is why it's so crucially important. Because if Steve doesn't place an order, well, number one, that just takes Joe out of his getting his product paid for. Okay. The second thing it does, it also starts to mess up Joe's upline as far as their 4x4 bonus. So I draw it out and I want to make sure. Then beyond the next step is I will go, okay, Joe has 4 people in his organization. Does VAO, Sal? So I go VAO, Sal. Who are their 4 people? Okay, you got Health, you have Wes, you have Ask, and you have D10. Okay, again, has VAO, Sal placed an order? Yes, they have, so I can cross that out. Has Health? Yes, they have, they have, they have, they have. So now I know that one of their legs has their 4 people. The next one is Steve. Okay, is Steve. And people laugh at me all the time for doing this, but I tell you, there will be people who do this and there will be people who don't do this. The people who don't do it will come the end of the month or the first of the next month when they realize they missed their 4x4 by 1 person. They go, oh geez, I should have done this. So he has Pro Body, Laura, Faircloth, and Neil. Okay, again, I simply just go through, have they placed an order, have they placed an order, have they placed an order. Steve still hasn't placed an order, so I still need to work on that. The next one is Foss. Okay, again, I go through, and guys and gals, this is crucially important. Okay, you got Dave, you got Mitch, you got David, and you got Mark. Okay, have they placed an order? He has. Yep, yes, yes, yes. Inevitably what will happen, and then the final leg of Joe, is you have Mo here. Okay, Mo also has 4 people. Well, has Mo placed an order? Yes. Then you got Brandy, you got Sid, you got Chris, and you have Mr. Lau. Okay? Well, guess what? Mr. Lau has, Chris has, Brandy has. So I look at this paper and guess what? Joe is 2 people away from his 4x4. Number 1, Steve hasn't placed an order. Number 2, Sid hasn't placed an order. So one of the things that I will do as an upline is I will get on the phone with these individuals and just ask them, are you aware you haven't placed an order this month? Is there an issue that you haven't placed an order? Because most of the time, people don't even realize they haven't placed an order yet. And if you are working on your 4x4, you should know every single person. You should have every contact, the contact information of all 20 of these people. And literally what happens, I'll call up Steve. Steve will say, oh yeah, that was my mistake. My credit card expired. I just needed to get a new credit card. And I said, great, let's just get that taken care of. And so what happens, Steve places his order, and I can cross that out, and I can cross that out. I call up Sid, said, Sid, what's the deal? We need to figure that out. And I get Sid to place an order. Or if not, I call up Mo and say, Mo, do you have one more person that we could get to place an order? Okay. I cross that out, and pretty soon you have an organization that has everyone in the organization has placed their orders. Start this on the 20th of the month. That way you have 10 days that you can work on this. I mean, literally people ask me all the time, Burke, how do you do this business? How do you be successful in this business? This is a very simple step, and it's very, very rudimentary as far as I use a yellow pad, but guys, look, when I say this is what I do, literally, here's Joe for August and September. Here's Steve for August. Here's Cody, and I'm making sure that people are doing this. Here's Colton for August and September. Here's Docs. And I continue to do this. Literally, I have 6 or 8 or 10 that I really look at and I really focus on. That's how we do it. And so it's very important. Start today. Draw your organizations out. Get the contact information of your 4x4. If you're a leader, get the contact information of your leader's 4x4. Because understand, if one person doesn't place their order in that 4x4, that not only messes up the product being paid for, but it also messes up the 4x4 bonus, and it actually causes a chain reaction up 2 or 3 levels. So it's very important to make sure they all place their 4x4s. I hope this has been helpful. But again, this is one thing I was thinking about this morning, that I wanted to get out and make sure that everybody's taking care of this, because this is what I do. Literally, and you'll see me in the office, these guys make fun of me because I've got my yellow pad out and I'm going through the process, but I'm telling you, it's the difference between adding zeros to your check. So let's go out, let's focus on our 4x4s. If we duplicate that just a couple times in our organization, everything else takes care of itself. So with that, let's go out, let's make this month and the following months, we're going to have a tremendous year this year, so let's go out and make it a fantastic month this month. All right? Thank you.